Okay, these are live pictures now of the Pentagon. You can see this thick black smoke. This is no trash fire, folks. So obviously something has happened at the Pentagon. This is a live picture of the Pentagon. This is not New York City.
No, that wasn't New York City. It was Washington, D.C. 14 years ago this morning, specifically the Pentagon, and I had been invited to be there. You probably remember where you were and what you were doing on that fateful day. For me, the memories are very clear because I was serving in Congress. The reason I wasn't at the Pentagon that morning? Simple. Some important constituents were in town. The American Legion had members from all over the country converging on Congress that day, and they were hosting a breakfast in the Rayburn House office building, just a few floors downstairs from my office. So I was with those Arizona veterans instead of Defense Secretary Don Rumsfeld that morning, knowing that as a former congressman, Rummy would understand. Understanding, or at least becoming aware of the awful events unfolding that day, commenced just as soon as I walked back through my office door. A staffer told me of a plane crashing into one of the Twin Towers, and moments after turning on the TV in my office, the second plane hit. Suddenly, things became very clear. We were under attack. I said as much to my staff, then added, "They've hit our financial center. We'll be next since we're the seat of government." I instructed the staff to wear their IDs so they would be visible to the Capitol Police and other authorities, and then I called home. Given the 3-hour time difference between Washington and the West, my wife Mary was just getting up when I called. "We've got trouble," I told her. "Turn on the TV." As I was talking with her about what was happening and she was taking in the shocking images, our youngest, John Micah, came downstairs. Mary would recount the scene to me much later. At the time, John Micah was only 7, in the 2nd grade. But after getting a brief look at what was unfolding, he asked his mom, "Does this mean we're going to war?" Mary didn't hesitate. "Yes," she told him. Meantime, back on Capitol Hill, there was chaos. We were fortunate there were no terrorists on the ground there because they could have done real damage. After American Airlines Flight 77 crashed into the Pentagon, the decision was made to get us away from the Capitol. Members were asked to make their way to the Capitol Police Station on the Senate side, about 3 blocks away. It was difficult to get a call through on my cell phone, but after trying about 10 times, I miraculously was able to reconnect with Mary and the kids back in Arizona. Understandably, they were all concerned, but I tried to keep calm, literally not knowing if I would ever speak with them again. "Listen to Mom," I told the kids. "I love you all, and you need to listen to Mom and do what she says, okay?" Reluctantly, I ended that call, but I ended up running into Democratic Congressman Mike McIntyre of North Carolina. As we made our way to the police station, we prayed together, aloud and unashamed, asking God to protect our country, asking Him for answers, and asking Him for the courage to confront whatever was to unfold. Ironically, all of this carnage unfolded on an incredibly beautiful late summer day in Washington. It was seemingly perfect weather-wise, temperature in the mid-70s with clear skies. And by that evening, our mission was clear. We had been attacked, lives had been lost, and we had to stand united. So that's what we did on the east front of the Capitol, with the sun setting and our voices raising in song. As you watch this next scene, it's fair to ask, what became of that unity?
From the mountains to the prairies, to the ocean, wide and home, God bless America, my home, sweet home. God bless America, my home, sweet home.
Unity does not mean unanimity, but it does mean standing united against a clear threat. We should remember that. Stay brave, stay free, stay tuned.